So is this the Empire Strikes Back of the Double O trilogy then?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So writing I've never written a sequel before, so approaching the idea of carrying on with the characters was totally new to me. With Testament and A Wild and True Relation, they're very much self-enclosed entities, whereas with the Double O series, I conceived it originally as a trilogy. So coming to A Spy Like Me, the second novel, the bridge novel, but you don't want it to feel simply like a bridge. You don't want it to feel like how to get us from book 1 to book 3.
Mm-hmm.
You want it to have real consequences. So I thought a lot about sequels that I really loved in my life. So I thought about Empire Strikes Back. I thought about X-Men 2, which is my favorite X-Men film.
Same here.
And I remember actually when so good, right? When X2 came out, I remember Empire had a big feature and an interview with Bryan Singer and all the actors and everything. And there was a quote from Bryan Singer saying this film is it's even bigger and darker than the first one. And around that time, every time there was a sequel, the word darker got thrown in.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought about that a lot. And why is it that you go darker with the sequel? But in terms of story arc, if you think about like a 3-act story, and in Act 1, you're getting the cat up the tree. And then in Act 2, they're stuck in the tree. And then in Act 3, you'll get them down from the tree or not. In Act 2, book 2, we're really stuck in the tree. So things have to get darker. Things have to get more difficult. And that was also, I think, dictated by the end of Double or Nothing. Don't want to give any spoilers, but things, if people haven't read Double or Nothing yet, but things go a little bit sideways for some of the characters at the end of Double or Nothing. And there are repercussions for that in A Spy Like Me. And I wanted those repercussions to be real. Again, thinking about story arcs, I thought about the difference, say, between Star Trek, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager. Just getting out all my geek credentials here. DS9 is my favorite Star Trek. I think because of the really long-running character arcs that it has across the show, and how each episode has a knock-on effect to the next episode. And it was really innovative doing that. It was in some ways a precursor to something like Battlestar Galactica. Obviously Ronald D. Moore in both. But compare that to Voyager, where the network told the makers of Voyager, with each episode, we want you to reset so that audiences could come in any episode and they could pick it up and they would be fine. And there's a place for that. And I totally love Voyager, Janeway forever. But I didn't want that feeling of there's no repercussions